Welcome to Movies City Recap. Today's movie is a mystery thrilling movie named 10 by 10. The story begins at Sunday afternoon. A kind woman walks down the street toward her flower shop. Not far away, inside a nearby restaurant, a man sits quietly, watching her from a distance. After finishing the work, the woman leaves the shop and heads straight to that same restaurant. It's clear she's a regular there. The waiter greets her warmly. She even asks about his sick wife and offers to help, earning his gratitude, but the man keeps watching, then slips away. Later, the woman pays her bill, walks to her car, and drives off. The mysterious man is already waiting in his own vehicle, ready to follow her. She goes to a fitness center for her yoga class. While she's inside, the man works outside, peeks through her car window, then walks back to his own car, holding a small plastic bag. He waits, watching, silent. Who is this man? And why is he following her? Just wait. We'll know later. When the decision ends, the woman gets to her car. The man prepares himself. As she gets inside, he sneaks up from behind, grabs her, and chokes her. She fights desperately, but it's useless. He overpowers her, ties her up, and keeps her mouth shut. He drives her to his car, stuffs her into the trunk, and drives away. If you're new here, this is the City Recap channel. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss stories like this. The man arrives at his home. The garage door is half open, so he props it up with a garden shovel, then pulls the car inside. Inside the house, he leads the woman to a secret room. Until now, we still don't know who is she and what is wrong with her. Let's see, he warns her. No one can hear you here. His words are soundproof. Then he rips off the tape from her mouth. Tell me your name, but instead of answering, she screams. He leaves her and walks out. Desperate, she struggles against her restraints, notices an air bee and shouts through it, hoping someone will hear, but her cries vanish into silence. Meanwhile, news broadcast plays in the background. Reports reveal shocking evidence that several victims did not die from poison he was originally claimed. Families are demanding the case be reopened. The man, armed with a pistol, returns to the woman. She begs him not to hurt her, promising her $50,000 in savings if he lets her go. He smirks. $50,000? That's a lot considering your job seems more better than she think. Then his tongue sharpens. Ask just one question. Don't lie to me. What's your name? Terrified, she finally answers. My name is Kathy Noland. He stares at her and slowly leaves the room. And, at last, we learn the truth. The man's name is Robert Lewis. His wife, Elena Matthews Lewis, is one of the victims in that same unsolved case. Kathy manages to free her hands and ambushes Lewis. She dashes the phone to shoot. She stuns him again, scrambles to her purse, but herself has no signal. Grabbing the kitchen knife, she cuts her legs loose and tries to pry open the doors. Lewis recovers calm, unhanged, unfazed by her blade. Insisting to eat, Kathy pleads, but when she answers his question, he snaps. They fight brutally. Kathy nearly chokes him out, but he overpowers her and locks her back in the cell. Then, outside, the car pulls in. The maid, Alondre, walks in, shot by the red house by Robert, meaning that the Calandra wasn't supposed to be there. Robert forgot to give her a day off. He quickly sends her away, but not before she mentioned she'll return tomorrow with his daughter, Summer. The door shuts. Robert clean house, shatter glass, scrubbing the blood from the nightgown. Kathy lies in the cellar, bleeding, broken, desperate. She calls her phone again. Still no signal. Tries to rip up the tiles beneath her. But there is no escape. Upstairs, Robert showers, his mind fixed on the news. The Charleston Three. A case with lies, forged records, deaths that never made sense. And he knows more than he should. Back in the cellar, Robin Lewis returns and questions Kathy. The interrogation begins. Kathy tells her story. She was born in Orange County, studying English at New York University, worked at her flower shop in Atlanta. Her father gone, her mother retired. Everyone trembling with fear. But Rob doesn't know the symbol. Closer, eyes burning, accusing her of lying. Kathy swears as the truth. The pistol erupts, the bullet slamming into the wall just above her head. She freezes in terror. Robert presses harder. More questions, more details. Kathy breaks under the weight, and her story crumbles. This time, she says she's from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Kathy's story shifts again. She tells Robert her mother really was a nurse, and her father, a teen doctor, abandoned the family for a cheerleader. The betrayal shattered her life, drove her twin sister to suicide, and left scars she still carries. But then another truth surfaces. She knows she wants to medicine, worked as a nurse herself. That's when Robert leans in, eyes locked on hers, and whispers, Kathy, that was your sister's name. Cornered, she finally breaks. Her real name spills out. Natalie and Stevens. Robert turns away cold and deliberate. I think you already know why you're here, he says, leaving her in the dark. Later, Louis watches an old video himself holding his baby daughter once innocent, once whole, and something interrupts. A phone rings, not on the screen, in real life. Robert's face hardens. Natalie. He storms into the cellar, finds the hidden phone in her pocket, and smashes it against the wall. The interrogation sharpens. Where did you work? He demands, trembling. Natalie answers. St. Mary's in Green Bay, then All Angels Hospital in Charleston. And that's when it all comes together. Robert's voice cracks with rage as he names them. The Charleston Three. Patients who went into that hospital never came out alive. One of them, his wife, Alana Matthews Lewis. He slams her with the details. John Line, a man declared dead from kidney failure. Even though he passed a clean medical exam weeks before, Alana's blood work filled with alcohol and traces of GHB. Robert's friend is cold, merciless. You killed her. Natalie's voice trembles with apology, swearing she never meant for Alana to die. But Robert doesn't want apologies. He wants the truth. His words cut through the air like a blade. Give me a reason my wife is gone, or you won't live to see tomorrow. Retreats from the cellar, singing the old tapes of a life he can never get back. His wife Lana writhed with joy. Their little daughter Summer, laughing as she plays in the snow on Thanksgiving. The images burn inside him, twisting grief into rage fueled by fury. He storms back into the cellar hand. His eyes locked on Natalie. Unplat breaks as she begs him to listening to tell everything. Through tears, she recounts her past, growing up in a straight religious home, her father abandoning her for another woman. The shame, the judgment, the whispers from the community. She describes how her twin sister couldn't bear it, how she hanged herself in the barn, leaving Natalie alone with the scars of betrayal, and then the confession. Natalie admits that as a nurse, she sometimes heard the darkest secrets from her patients' sins, whispered from their hospital beds, and she decided to make them pay. John Lai, who lived a double life with two wives, Jane Spencer, who lied to the police to frame her husband, and Alana, Robert's wife. Natalie looks Robert dead in the eyes and claims alarm betrayed him that she had been unfaithful. Robert's face to his disbelief. His grip on the gun tightens. His voice trembles with fear and with rage. No, he grows. My wife never cheated on me. Robert searches the world footage of his wife for the truth. And then, there it is, a moment that shatters him. Alana's phone rings. She stares at it coldly and ends the call without a word. The doubt eats him alive, broken. Robert drives to a nearby lake, his grief almost consuming him. While parked, the police approach his car. They notice a woman's shoes and sweater in the trunk. Robert calmly explains they belong to his wife. His charm works. The suspicion fades, and they let him go. Back in the cellar, Natalie foolishly scrapes at the floor with her shattered phone, crying loose the tile. With the sharp edge, she cuts herself free. When Robert returns home, his rain spills out. He accuses her of stealing his chance to confront Alana of murdering his wife before he can even ask her the truth. He demands she confess to the Charleston 3 murders, but Natalie shakes her head. I'm not Natalie anymore. I'm Kathy Nolan. I've been my life. You won't take it from me. With a scream, she lashes out, slashing him with the broken tile. Grabbing a knife, she presses the attack. Robert, and weak, tries to force her back into the cellar, but the struggle rages on until Natalie seizes the gun. And then, in an untimely interruption, the front door opens. Alrea returns paying with her little Summer. The sleepover was canceled. Natalie reacts instantly, shooting Alrea and snatching Summer as a hostage. With a chilling smile, she spits a venom at Robert. She isn't even yours. Your wife cheated. Everything. All of this is your fault. Her plan is clear. It ends with Robert's death in Summer's too. But Robert, desperate, plays his final card, telling her the house has been recording everything, every confession, every word. Distracted, Natalie doesn't see it coming. Someone bites her hand and breaks free, sprinting for the cellar. Robert seizes the chance, choking Natalie until he pulls the trigger, dropping her to the ground. Father and daughter race to escape. But when they reach the car, Summer gasps. Natalie's body is gone. Robert grabs the recordings. But before he can flee, Natalie corners in the garage with the gun. She pulls the trigger. She lunges with a pitchfork, but Robert drives it upward, throwing her off balance. Dazed, she staggers. Right as the faulty garage door slams down, crushing her fight once and for all. Moments later, police arrive. The nightmare is finally over. Robert clutches Summer in his arms, whispering through tears, I love you, and the record of his broken life. It's the only truth that remains. And that's how this chilling story comes to an end. But what do you think? Did Natalie, once known as Kathy, truly deserve the fate she faced? Or was she just another broken soul consumed by vengeance? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you think of this ending down in the comments. Finally, if you enjoyed this recap and want more gripping stories like this, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss the next twist.